What is up, y'all? So, as you guys know, the NBA is still canceled. And so, my grand idea was, we making our own league. We calling it the XBL. So we have 36 new teams. We're gonna show them all to you. These are the new teams. As you can see, the best player in the league is a 70 overall. Joseph Nash plays for the Skyliners. We'll get to that team. First, we gotta start off with the Vancouver Dragons. Their best player, Lamar Doyle. Hartford Bobcats. Their best player, Kyle Shaw. There's their logo. You guys can see it up in the corner. Next, we have the Buffalo Braves. Their best player is Byron Marks. I believe this was an old NBA team, actually. I know some of these are old NBA teams, which is why I use them in this new XBL. Next team is the Tampa Bay Flames. I think I might have used this for something before. Yeah, whatever. Their best player is Kenneth Buford. Then we have the Seattle Sonics, not the Supersonics, the Sonics. As you can see, it's a different logo up in that corner. Their best player is Steven Knight. We have the Grand Rapids Drive. Yes, a G League team decides to join the XBL. Let's get it. Then we have the Bronx Bombers. We have a lot of LA teams and a lot of New York teams in here. Their best player, Kenny Blackwell. Then we have the Alaska Chill. Put a team in Alaska, yes sir. Danny Randolph is the best player on that team. Then we have the Louisville Legion. OJ Keeler is their best player. Then we have the Long Beach Bombers. I don't know how to say that, but that's their best player right there. Finn Richardson is the best player on the Atlanta Hounds. And the Chicago Red Stars, their best player, I don't know how to pronounce that. I mean, literally all of these, this was an empty roster, so all these players are auto-generated. Then we have the Los Angeles Aviators with Greg Crawford being their best player. Then we have the San Diego Sharks with Vince Hayes being their best player. Then we got the Kentucky Colonels with CJ Baker. He's also 70 overall. I didn't see him. Then we have the Los Angeles White Stars. Bert Sheldon is their best player. This team is going to be fantastic with a 65 overall leading their team. We have the Mexico City Aztecs led by Dwayne Pope. Then we have the Los Angeles Black Mambas led by Lester Myers. Tribute team to Kobe there. As you can see, they have the Academy's logo up there. It's their team logo. Then we have the London Glory. We got a team overseas. Tony Ranchich is their best player. And we have the Montreal Snowcats. Got a team up in Canada. Two teams up in Canada, actually. Gene Walker is their best player. We got the Honolulu Tridents. Russ Sims is their best player. Denver Summit, led by Clayton Bayless. Then we got the Indiana Rush, led by Jonathan Phillips. We got the Las Vegas Kings, led by Ron Henderson. And the New York Empire. Like I said, there's a lot of New York teams, led by Damon Ferguson. And Stevie Kersey leads the Iowa Barnstormers. Now, this is an old arena football team, I believe. I believe that's what it was. Then we got the New York Skyliners, led by Joseph Nash, the best player in the league. We got the Texas Legends, led by Dwight Kent. The Virginia Storm, led by Lulu. I don't remember what I was talking about before. I think I was showing the stats. So I'm just gonna sim. Then we got the Phoenix Rattlers, led by Eugene Benjamin. These names are fantastic. The Washington Grizzlies are led by Ricky Reynolds. All right. So we got the Minnesota Bruisers, led by Dick Floyd. This team's gonna be horrible too. Greg Crawford. We got the Kansas City Tornadoes, led by 12 rebounds, basically 1.3 assists. The Seattle Bald Eagles, led by the XBL. Yes, sir. I don't know how to pronounce That's what I'm calling it. I don't remember. The San Diego Wildcats, led by Jamie McKinney. But yeah, that's our Washington Bullets. Rookie of the Year in our Yes, MVP. This is the old Washington Wizards logo. All Oliver, that. They're led by Burton for the Buffalo Braves. 4.1 points. Dragons. 10 boards. God, everybody right now, gets boards. Everybody. Literally, all this is messed up. I don't get it. So we're just gonna only 2 blocks. So that's kind of impressive. What is this for the first year? Okay, I thought that was like I'll get good 3 points. I can't. Dude, 16% from 3. I didn't think about
Marcus
it when I made
Hayes,
this.
defensive player of the year.
Don't worry about it.
1.5
Anyways,
blocks and a
see,
steal.
didn't shoot a
Because
three.
the NBA
Or
didn't
make one.
lockdown.
He's also the most improved player.
No
which doesn't
NBA
make any
players
sense.
wanted to
Because
join.
everybody's
But
in this fantasy.
Steve
the
Porter. I don't
NBA
know
never
what
starts
team
back
that is,
up.
but
They went 53-17.
So,
So you see a
71
single
Greg
prospect
Crawford
wanted to
God,
join
this dude must.
this
He's just gonna be the GOAT.
league. As you can see, we have
For
2
a year
A-
to all these
minuses
rookies
in here.
Literally,
Those are like
10 times
better than anybody in this league.
Threes plus, I believe.
I'm just looking right now
Not
for like
sure,
really low
for
overall.
sure, but all kinds of B pluses. I mean,
Yes, I know some of the
There's
teams
some
are uppercase.
stacked.
I didn't fix it. I didn't notice it until I
Stacked.
started like simming.
But a
draft
61 on the
classes.
third team. But yeah,
I'm assuming. Do they not have rookie teams?
the whole point of this
The
is
rookie
that
team
it's
should
a
just
new
be the
league
first
and every
teams.
team has brand new coaches.
Is it just the? I mean,
No, it's not. What the heck? Imagine
we
making
got
the NBA
Louis
first team
Lewis
up
up
there,
there,
or
or
Lucas Lucas
XBL
up
first
here
team.
for the Aztecs. But yeah,
but not making the
I
all
think
rookie
the
first team.
best thing to do is everything's
just looking for-
automated, so I have no
Oh, that's an
control.
injury, as you can
So
see.
can I see
No
no control at all? What I should have known when I made
He's a
this,
61. That's still really
if I
low.
would have known
the all
that
defensive second
it would
team.
have put the best. What it did is that like the Vancouver Dragons had all the
Yeah,
69s
say that's defensive.
in the 70s. This
Second
team had
team,
all
were
the
they
68
1.2 steals?
67s. So I would have done
So,
a fantasy draft because I had to go in.
This is
and
gonna be a
actually,
pain because I
like,
control all the teams. So turn up
these
the
are your teams
trade.
that made the playoffs.
Because
However,
I
take a look at
simmed
the
one day, but I had
standings.
to turn up
So
the
the
trade
Kentucky
tendencies, and they
Colonels were the
basically
best
just
team
kind
in
of
the
east did random
and
trades
the
of
West,
each other.
the
I
Kansas
guess.
City Tornadoes, the
if I can get
46
to
to
it.
24.
I mean, they all just
So, I
kind of
mean,
did
I mean,
trades.
that's
It was
a
mostly just,
record
I
that
did
would be
force
like-
the Dragons to do some trades. I did like
don't
one or
know.
two just to balance it, but they
A
did a
decent
decent amount of trades. Third,
So
or
I
not
think
third, maybe like a 6
We're gonna
seed.
get into
Yes, the
simming
seasons are shorter.
and see
They're
how this
60 games.
goes.
I don't know if I mentioned that, but I completely forgot I did that. And I'm wrong. It's actually 70 games. So, yeah.
All right,
So a lot
we're
of
at
teams
the
above 500
All-Star
did make
break.
it. I think all of
This
them.
is
Yeah,
one of
all
the
of them
only
were
times
above
when
500. I'm just.
do
It's
this.
kind of thrown me off now that it's 70 games.
Just any of my
I don't know why
records,
that's throwing me
honestly,
off.
But we're gonna take a look at the
Because
All-Star
I had it at the
participants.
64
You
game
can
setting or
see
whatever.
How
But I added the
terrible
6
this
teams,
league
which
is.
yeah, okay.
Being a 64 overall, averaging
I
8
made
points a
this
game
save a while ago,
is an All-Star.
and then just kind of forgot I
A
had it.
63
I'm gonna
overall.
start simulating while I talk
Oh, he's
about
averaging
this.
13. Okay.
I kind of forgot I had the
63
save.
overall,
And
averaging
then I went
8.8. That's a great
on-
mustache right there.
I don't remember where I went, but then I
What else
just
is kind of weird?
completely forgot everything that I had.
Another
going on about
63.
this.
He's averaging 8.9, and then
8.9.
this whole.
So
as you guys can see, the scoring on this is really
quarantine
low.
thing did
A
happen.
55, 56
Everything got
loss to
canceled.
the Grand Rapids
I'm like,
Drive.
now, let me make sure everything's
The
working.
top
on
scorer
the
had
save.
10 points for our team,
And
13
then
and
we're
14
gonna
and double for them. Use it as like a replacement in an alternate
look at the
universe.
standings
Let's
real
get
quick.
it. As
So,
you can see,
Now that I'm looking at
75
this,
points per game,
we'll
72
simulate
points per
that
game.
round.
You can go back to the
So it'll be
top
the
record
6 seed against
30
the
and
1 seed.
14 Kansas City.
These are 5.
It's very surprising because they
series.
won
It's 5-game
69.
series,
I
and I
think this
think
was the
this is a
63
7-game series.
14.
If I do
they
remember
made
right,
some
so we'll just
moves.
simulate this. It could be
Uh,
wrong. It could be a 5-game
Kentucky,
series.
63,
As the Colonels will
66, 70.
probably take
CJ
this,
Baker.
yeah, in a 7-game series.
30,
CJ Baker.
13, so that makes
Wait,
sense.
whoa.
Who had the best player
Okay,
in
so
the league?
CJ Baker is a 71, right? I go
Greg
here.
Crawford
Where's
is now the
CJ
best player
Baker?
in the league?
Like,
It doesn't make sense because there's
Seriously.
already a guy that was 70.
this thing is just broken. It'll get fixed once I add the rookies, or once the rookies get drafted, because there will be legitimate, like, decent players in there. Even like the second round draft picks will be like starters, probably, most likely. I mean, if you think about it, and I have the player, like the draft class quality to 100, if I remember right. In fact, I can check that real quick. Oh, it's at 75, but still, I mean. But I don't know if I can see the games on you. No, I can't. But player retirements, you're gonna see a lot of the same one name, or the same of one name, because I had to put one guy on each roster for the roster to actually work. So I just copied the same, like 52-ish overall. Yeah, these are free agents that said, yeah, I don't want my name in there anymore. And I forgot to get rid of the assistant coaches, whatever. So here, we're just gonna leave this for now. If like some random one, we'll do this one actually. I'll make sure that one gets approved. But after this, if it's not like just nitpick like lottery stuff, I'll accept it. Like if it actually changes rules, and then in the XBL, then we'll take care of it. I'm gonna fix this real quick. So yeah, problem is I don't know what can move really. So there you go. There's your fixed conferences. I don't know if that'll be left in the video or sped up, anything like that. Here's your lottery. 20-team lottery. You can see there's some trades that took place. So we're gonna skip this. So Seattle's gonna turn into the championship, or the champion most likely, because they'll have like an 80 something. Staff signing, I'm just gonna skip past. We're gonna get to the NBA draft here. I want to see who Seattle takes, but it might make me draft because I'm controlling the team. Oh wait, I have it automated. So they take Cameron Peterson, who is an 83 overall, so they instantly have the best player in the league. Perfect. We're just gonna watch the first three and then I'm gonna skip it. 3.3 steals. Wow. Iowa's up now. And Anderson Riley. Let's check his. He's a 75, so that's a big drop off. But that's still the second best player in the league now. Now Tampa Bay Flames take Byron Franklin, who's a 78. So there's your three best players in the league now. This dude's out of the league for another year. This dude dropped all the way down to number 9 in the Snowcats. Lance Bass, really? Wow. All instant XBL starters right here, boys and girls, if any girls are watching. Every single one of these people, maybe not some of these, but all these 70s will be starters next year. Now, everybody should be on one-year contracts. Oops, I'm not going to control any of that. They want to let a 72 walk. That's they clowning. Yeah, there's nobody that has one of those because they're all one-year deals. So literally everybody in the league is a free agent. Look at this. Whole roster gets qualifying offers. No, that's not true. I'm incorrect on that. Only some of them are restricted. I don't know how that works. But, like, I clicked A. I'll click it again for you. Okay. I wanna go into it and look, please. Thank you. 74, Kobe Sutton. Was a draft pick that didn't get drafted. So the best player. Here, where's the MVP? Where's our MVP at? Greg Crawford. The MVP last year is not even. I have to scroll for a little bit. He's getting the MVP from last year. His only offer is a qualifying offer, and the second round draft pick has an offer from dang near every team in the league. 8 teams don't want him, but 28 want him. And he's getting like big time money. Has anybody signed yet? Okay, we're gonna sim a little bit, which is gonna take forever and maybe crash this, which would suck, but because I haven't done this yet. I'm gonna sim to like day 6. Okay. So he went to the Dragons of us. Okay, cool. He's gonna go play in LA for the Mambas. He was the first pick in the second round. So all these second rounders, he basically got their name called just to choose where they want to get drafted. Oh, Greg's on a new team. Greg's on the Bronx Bombers. No, he's on the Long Beach Bombers. Wait, is there two teams named the Bombers? Bronx Bombers Long Beach Bombers. That's an issue. I'm not fixing it though. It's fine. We're just gonna ignore that. I want to see how fast these players progress, because I don't know. Oh. I was like, oh, they just don't progress. No, these are all rookies. That makes sense. I forgot they had all these picks because they were like the 9. Yeah. So this guy played last year. Went up 5. He went up 3. He went up 6. He went up 3. What I also like to see about this is teams like the Bobcats. What are they gonna do? They signed one player. No, they drafted this guy. Like, imagine getting drafted and you realize you're the only player on the roster. He's probably gonna have MVP numbers because he's gonna be the only player on Hartford. Same with the Braves. Same with the Flames. Ooh, the Flames have that 78, and they're like, yeah, we're good. We're good. They got a guy from Duke, and they're like, yeah, we're good. This is our roster. Same with the Sonics. Sonics like, you got the best guy in the league. Don't matter. You put bums around him. Yeah, like so many of these teams. I don't know why. Ooh, Greg had a big year though. I don't know why he went up 7 when he was already a 71. See, I don't get this game. This is pushing the game to its max. Break. What the? Wait, whoa. Oh, so it just auto-generated more players. Well, that's good to know. It just auto-generates people. Also, Noel Gilmore, you're gonna see this dude retire about 10 times. No, about 32 times. There you go. So I'm very interested to see how this is gonna play out on some of these teams. I just want to make sure that I have everything automated, and then we're just gonna sim again until the All-Star break. Alright, so we're at the All-Stars again. I don't actually want to pick it or anything. We already have 2 new captains, and I think they're both rookies. So I kind of want to see this guy, 9th pick. This guy, number 1 pick. So he's at, okay, this dude needs to shoot or something. But he's a defensive god. So I mean, anyways. Rookie. Oh, wait, that'll go through his team. No, it won't. Just kidding. Yeah. So, rookie. Oh, undrafted. Plays 2 years. Where is he? The last guy on here, 69 overall. So, we still have a little bit of hope. One dude. Rookie. Am I at the bottom yet? Yeah, I was at the bottom a long time ago. Okay, so literally everybody but one is a rookie, and we don't see last year's MVP anywhere. They're all 1-times too. No, Alonzo Sharp is a 2-time. Forgot. Why would he not be a 2-time? So Alonzo Sharp is looking like the front runner as the GOAT instead of our boy that I already forgot his name. But MVP and rookie is basically the exact same, which I don't know how these two right here aren't in the MVP conversation. But this guy is, like, they must be winning, which I'll check in a second. Defensive, I'm surprised he's not in the running for that, like, higher up. You might have legitimate contenders for most improved. Where's my boy? What was his name, dude? I gotta look now. I need to know. Where is it? No, it's league history. Greg. Where's Greg at? Player finder. What was his last name? Crawford? Ooh, he's not the only one. He's having way worse of a season, probably because he's getting way less playing time, isn't he? No, he's getting about the same playing time. I mean, he's still a starter. Team is he on? The
Bombers. Don't remember. Long Beach, something like that. I probably went the wrong way, didn't I? Yes, I did. There they are. See a starter. Bro, y'all don't even start Greg? Where's Greg at? Oh, there he is. Yeah, he starts. Okay. Where's 39? That's gross. Yikes. Okay, we're gonna go back to simming now because I don't care about any of this now. This team's 38-5. Who is on this team? Oh, this is just another solid roster. Dang, this man is injured. Never mind, that is at Long Beach. Oh, yeah, this is also just a solid roster. That makes sense. Alright. Cameron Peterson wins MVP wearing number 42 for Seattle Seahawks. Or Seattle. Whoa. Let me sit down for a second. I just said the Seattle Seahawks. The Seattle Sonics. Okay, whatever. It's not that serious. Because he won Rookie of the Year, too. Yeah, crazy. Dedrick Henderson wins 6th Man of the Year. CJ Simmons wins Defensive Player of the Year over. I don't know about that call there. You know, most improved is Dylan Daniel with averaging 0.4 points per game more, and at 1.3 assists more, and a 0.1 steals more. Well, his 3-point shooting is improving. That's what I should have looked at last year. Chris Green, the coach of the team that I'm controlling, wins Coach of the Year going 61-9, which is the best record in XBL's history, by the way. Let me guess, the majority of these guys are rookies. God, I hate when you hit this and it just doesn't switch. Like, it flashes like it's gonna switch. We got 2 Wildcats here. There's Leslie. That's a stat line that I not think I was gonna see from a guy who has bums around him. I forgot there's 2 Seattle teams. Actually, didn't even notice that. Did I skip some of the teams when I was going through them? I feel like I did. I don't know. Here's all your teams. So, I mean, I'm just kind of looking for anything out of the ordinary. So we're gonna go through the standings. So our team, I don't know how, went from one of the worst teams to one of the best teams, and that's going to be a theme in these first few years of the XBL. Because nobody except for rookies really on long-term contracts. So this first year, into the second year, into the third year, there's going to be a lot of, this one's not going to be as bad, but there's going to be a lot of people moving around. You saw the worst one, but here are the worst teams. So the Kings are probably going to get a top pick, and then these 2 are going to compete. But look at this. Kentucky went 53-17 last year. Where's Kentucky this year? I forgot I switched all these, so that might have affected a little bit, but they're 31-39. Or for the West, Kansas City, now they didn't switch, so they did not get affected. They are 22-48, and odds are they didn't have a high draft pick, and then they didn't sign. So there you go. Now, one thing I have noticed, points per game definitely went up. 83.4 is the top, and it doesn't let me sort, so I see 75. So 75 is the highest I've seen, so we're just gonna go with 75. So already that's an 8-point increase, and just look at this calendar, and this is just looking at one team. I mean, 100-47. Yikes for the 47 team. That's pretty good for the Dragons. 105-72, 108-78. I mean, we're starting to see hundreds. I mean, let's just switch to a random team, and there's got to be some hundreds in here somewhere. And let's just look for one quick. 100-64. There's starting to show up. Last year, you would not have seen hundreds. So let's get into simming here. My guess is it's going to be the Sonics. Either that or it's going to be like a team like, I don't know. Like Hartford's going to come out of nowhere and they just got eliminated. I forgot it's out of 3. Oh, the Sonics got eliminated. Then I'm going to go San Diego now. Like, it's either going to be a low seed or it's going to be a 1 seed or 2 seed. Because that's what happened last year, so I'm just guessing that's what's going to happen again. Long Beach might be, yeah, Long Beach. And Vancouver goes down to the Buffalo Braves. I think they do have an NBA championship. If I remember right, they have an NBA championship. Now they have an XBL championship. Ronald Ball, 69 overall, 19 points per game. Before we go on, let's check playoff stats. 22.2 points per game. And then season stats, 22.5 from the rookie. I want to compare that to last year's, but I don't know if I still have that saved. So let's go to league history because it'll be in there. And it was 16.3 from Greg. So that's already an improvement. And you can see how serious I took switching teams because the Rockets are now the New York Skyliners. So, you know, that's just how it went. Jeez. You forget how dominant some people were, or some teams were that never really won it. That's crazy. Let's just check it every other stat, honestly. So rebounds went down because shots started to fall more, and it's going to start to get normalized to like this because now you're seeing it dip because they're not skilled, and as they get more skilled, it'll get back to this 15-ish. Assists are starting to go back up because more shots are going in. Steals, just more skilled defenders. Same with blocks, more skilled defenders. They can time it better. Minutes will always just be like this. Although this might actually start to go up because they'll have the 80s that don't come out of the game as often. I don't know what overall Anderson Riley is though. Now we're back to points. Now I don't know if everybody likes this like me, but I like the numbers. I'm a numbers guy. That kind of intrigues me how all this works. And I'm having fun breaking 2K right now. And I think I'm gonna go until there's a 90 in the all players. That's when I'm gonna start or stop this. And this can be a part 1. I mean, we can keep going until there's like, you know, a quote unquote GOAT that retires. But it has began. The Noels are calling it quits. It's alright. We won't forget you. Okay. Opposing teams will enter the bonus after 14 fouls have been committed in an overtime period. That rule would go into effect about 6 times a year in the whole league, even in the NBA. I don't know why 2K has stuff like this, but whatever. If you want it to pass, it passes. Sure, perfect. Let's turn off the ticker real quick. It's gonna make me mad. Boom, 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 boom. I don't need to re-line it. So we have a top pick too. Okay, whatever. So the Kings do have a good chance to get a pick. Although you look at a team like the Colonels, who were still decent last year. They went from a championship team to a below average team, but they're not even going to get a top pick now. The Barnstormers get it. Wow. So the Colonels do end up getting a pick. I need to bite my tongue a little bit. Like last year, we're going to go through the top 3 picks. I haven't even looked at the scouting yet. So now the top guy. I don't know why now random guys are highlighted. Like, it's like, I don't know if that's the... Oh, it's the pick that you're projected to get. Okay. So, the top, like, ranked guy, 39. Like, even our scouting in this league is horrible. Oh, we have the number 2 pick? Whatever. Okay. Ignore that. So, like, B pluses are not bad. Virginia, Florida, just straight out of Mexico. Cool. Utah. Another one straight out of Mexico. This one's straight out of high school, 75 overall. My controller's about to die. That's all right. Number 1 pick, Barnstormers. Let's get it. Zach Nelson. That was the dude from Florida. Looked up pause and look, he's a 76. I want to see who the top guy is in this. Kansas City. Tom Atkins. I believe that was the top guy. 78 overall. And I do not think he was the... Yeah, he was the top guy, but he was not the top. Oh, wow. So this is bad, bro. Draft Express needs better rankings for the XPL draft, dude. Simple as that. Kentucky's up. They take Bruce Lloyd from UCLA. I did not see him. But a 74 overall. This draft was not as good, which kind of sucks for the league as a whole. I'm gonna be honest, but a lot of these guys are still gonna be starters. You got a 69 that was drafted very early. Oh, that guy from last year. I forgot his name, but he's gonna be really good because he was on a 1 year. Because these 1 year guys get like crazy good. Problem is when you're trying to do rebuilds and stuff, they're so annoying. Oh, they're still running me off for something I'm looking at it for. Okay, I don't want to control it. I don't know what that dude's name is, but he's gonna be a rookie this year, and he's gonna be drafted 2020. So I'll find him eventually. 21 second rounders. So I feel like that's gonna be a theme for a while. So that the second rounders don't get signed because 2K just doesn't like second rounders. Undrafted, he did play a year last year. And some of these dudes only signed 1 years. Greg's out here again, so everybody's just signing 1 years, it seems like. So he could go to a third team in 3 years. And the thing is, he's not even going to be good anymore, which kind of sucks for him. Okay, I'm going to start holding B at like day 5, but it's probably going to be like day 12, honestly. This guy got drafted, don't know by who, but he is now going to be a Sonic. Sam Lewis also, and Kevin Clark are joining the Black Mambas. I skipped over Elton Hardaway, didn't mean to do that. I just saw the two back to back. Back to back right here. Oh, 3. Seeing a lot of the same names. Now the thing is, when I see Bombers, they might be 2 different teams. So there's 2 Bronx Bombers and then 1 Long Beach Bombers. So I'm gonna go in actually real quick. And I'm going to make this Bombers. How do I do this? It's not even going to let me change it, is it? I was going to go on and change one of them to a Z. Just so I can tell the difference. But it's okay. I should probably switch back to the Dragons or whatever. Okay, so let me get back to the Dragons just because I'm controlling them. So now, see, player progression is going on pretty good. I'm just kind of looking for teams that still refuse to sign people. Yeah. A lot of teams still aren't signing. There's somebody that improved to an 80. He's a rookie, okay. That might have been the guy. I think that's a 2020. Is that the 2020 rookie that I was looking for? That was Anton Popov. Ooh, I think I'm saying that wrong. It's alright, he's an 80 overall. So he literally spent another year in Ukraine and then decided to go to an inferior league. Nice. Train's going by. Nice. So I think if this will sim, everybody. Okay, so the summer league is worthless. The XBL does not have a summer league. We're gonna pretend that doesn't happen, okay? Okay, so last tonight's third season. Didn't save. So we're just going to get right back into simming, and we'll stop at the All-Star break and check the All-Stars. Alright, so our new All-Star teams been announced. Last time I simmed, didn't save, so whatever. So what we're looking for is stability like Normalis, who is a 2-year player. This is the overseas guy, so he's a 2020. Another 2020 guy. Another 2020 guy. This guy's a 2020 guy. He's a 2020, but he's a rookie. He's a 2020. This is so much better than last time. Last time there's so many 2021s. So 2020, 2020. There's our first 2021. That's the last guy on the team. Cameron Peterson obviously is gonna make it. He's looking like he's gonna end up being the GOAT. I'm looking for some 2021s in here. There's a 2021. So you see, this is a number 5 pick. There's another 2021. I believe that was the top rated guy. He went number 2 though. There's 2020, 2020. There's a 2021 right here. 2020, 2020, and then 2021. Last time that we did this, I still have the file, so I'll probably just pull it up and play it. It was all 2021s. There's like 3 2020s. So this is so much better. Shows that there's so much more stability. And that's great. So we're going to go back to simming. Cameron Peterson wins his second MVP. He shot 40% from 3. So this dude's just a 3-point sniper, it seems like. That was indeed his second MVP in 2 years. So this dude's off to a great start in this league. Ronnie Guerrero, that's how I'm pronouncing it. It's probably wrong. He was All-Star, so he wins Rookie of the Year. Troy Buford wins 6th Man of the Year, 16.3 points per game. So our bench is getting better as well. Last year's 6th man was 4.4 points per game. Byron Franklin, I think he won this last year, didn't he? No, he didn't. Okay, never mind. So Byron Franklin is the Defense Player of the Year. Most improved is Harry Moore Sr., who averaged 8 points. And he was an All-Star last year, I think. Yeah. And then Jake Thomas, don't know who the coach of that is, but he went 12 and 18. As you can see, we're seeing a good chunk of the exact same guys here on this first team. So we're starting to get the same names start to make some of these teams here. Now we can see the standings. As you can see, Vancouver Dragons yet again are up top. The Bobcats weren't even on that first page. Now they're the second team and heading to the west. The Texas Legends and Seattle Sonics are the top 2 teams over there. And last year was the Long Beach Bombers and the Sonics. So the Sonics stayed the 2 seed. Texas Legends were all the way down here. So this league still, I mean, one draft pick is all that is needed. And last year, the top team was 83 points per game. This year, we can go to team stats here, was 87.4 points per game. So teams are starting to score more, slowly but surely. Going to player stats, or league leaders actually, 22.8 points per game. So I believe that means scoring did go back down. Ooh, no, it did go up just a little bit, but Norm Ellis is looking like he's going to be the league's top scorer for a while. He improved by 0.3 points per game. As you can see, rebounds are still going down because shots are starting to fall, and there's still not super talented rebounders out there. Assists are rising still as more shots start to go down, and there are better playmakers coming into the league. And steals is also rising as we have better defenders. So this Anderson Riley looks like he's going to be like a playmaking defender type player. Maybe like a Patrick Beverly, or maybe like a Chris Paul, actually more like a Chris Paul because he can pass. And blocks, you're getting better shot blockers. The league is the glory of 2 different players lead. That's crazy. And then minutes are always just going to be like that. But Anderson Riley logs minutes for sure. So here are your playoffs. I'm going to go with Seattle this year. I think Seattle will win it. Last year they got upset. But I'm going to say Seattle or a team like the Bronx Bombers. The Bronx Bombers did get eliminated. They were up 2-0, so there goes my pick. It looks like Seattle's doing pretty good, but I do like that the series do go to 3 instead of 4. Like it's a 5-game series instead of a 7, because that just changes it up from what you usually see. I think it's a good setup. So Washington Grizzlies have been eliminated, and the Denver Summit have been eliminated. So the 8 team made it all the way to the Conference Finals, which really shows that like any team can win it all in the early years of this league. You can see the Hounds do have a 1-0 lead. The Atlanta Hounds are the 4 seed, and they took out the 8 seed. So both 1 seeds went out in the first round. And you can see the Hounds are led by it looks like a 77 and a 75, where the Sonics are led by Cameron Peterson is definitely not a 75, so that's probably wrong. So we're gonna go look at, oh, he's hurt. He has 2 injuries right now, so who knows if he's even playing. That might be why the Atlanta Hounds win. Take a look at the Hounds roster to see who's actually on that team. See if that was wrong. And that was right. Okay. So he's playing of 2. It looks like he was still playing. Was he? Oh, he's still playing with 2 injuries, and he's playing right now. That's crazy. And he might have came back from injury, and they're gonna win it. The Seattle Sonics, and Cameron Peterson did come back from both those injuries, averaging 18.3 points per game. So going into season 3, or years 3's off season actually, we still don't have a 90 overall, which is where we're gonna stop this. But as you can see, a lot of these guys who just played like 1 or 2 years here and we're just kind of bench players are starting to retire. So we're gonna see a huge increase in that. Some of the head coaches are calling it a career. No league or no rules change. We'll get into the draft lottery. Again, this league's still young enough and these rookies are good enough where a team like the Red Stars now could compete for the championship. That is for sure. We can get into the prospect scouting here, and Travis Flowers out of high school is the best prospect. However, 77 is rated much higher than him. So we know for sure that there's going to be like an 82-ish, 83-ish, and then probably like these guys are probably 78, 79, because this is 77 right here. So we can get into the draft. If you draft right here, you can become a contender, and the Red Stars are up first. And they take Celso Carlos out of Brazil over the guy out of high school. He's a 75, so the Red Stars might have just missed out on one of the top guys in this league. Travis Flowers is already probably going to be up there with Cameron Peterson as one of the top guys. And so now New York Empire now on the clock. They'll take Travis Flowers. It's almost fitting that a 79 starts his career in a big city like New York. Chicago's pretty big too, so he could have gone there. And then we'll see who goes number 3. And Glenn Tatum is the number 3 pick out of Michigan, and he is a 77. So we'll sim the rest of this. And we'll, as you can see, a lot of these guys, if they're in the right positions, are starters still. A lot of these 76s and up, maybe 74s, do like these 71s, 70s may not start anymore in this league. As you can see, we do have a guy that's going to go overseas for a year. And now all these guys are going to be like solid role players on their team. That is for sure. We're past the point where you can draft yourself a starter in the second round. You see 2 years, $22 million is a decent chunk of money for a 76 overall to be getting, but that's the state of this league. But the Red Stars, instead of drafting a superstar, they just sign one that starter that's been pretty solid the past 2 years. But a lot of these guys, you see, he took a 2-year, $9.75 million when the rest of these guys around him are taking. Taylor Ewing almost signed a $30 million deal as a 75. But then you have Theo right here that's willing to take less than $10 million over the 2 years. So it looks like everybody just signs 2 years, which is crazy. Yeah, almost everybody signs 2 years, it seems like. So we'll go to player progression. I'm interested to see. So this team continues to develop. A lot of teams are just developing, it seems like. Which is good. Good to see for the whole for the league as a whole. Byron Franklin, he hits 84. Cameron Peterson goes up to 89, so we're not going to see our first 90 this year, at least at the start. Norm Ellis doesn't get any better. So he's a 78. But he's pretty much like Dwayne Wade to LeBron James, basically. Like, he doesn't get as many of the accolades, but he's still playing just as good, if that makes sense, like, in a way. Like, statistically, he is like the better player, but he gets more of the accolades because he is the better player, probably. So we still do have teams that just don't go out and sign people. I'm looking for if there's any more teams like that. The Sharks only have 3 players on their roster. They only have like 8. That's crazy. You can see our overseas rookie. It's up to an 83. And then Bass is up to an 86, as you saw right there. So we're just going to auto-generate another draft class. Maybe they'll have like another 82 coming out of maybe like high school. Who knows? So looking at the prospects already, OJ Best is the best player in his draft class. Coming out of St. John's. And a 6'7" point guard. But outside of that, you have a guy that you have to wait 2 years to get. So he potentially could be like a 90 coming into this league. It's weird to see. But he's projected to drop because of that, even though he's one of the top guys. Which makes sense. I mean, I wouldn't want to wait 2 years for a guy. So we'll check the top player in the league is Cameron Peterson. Lance Bass is an 86. And he's been pretty solid as well. Byron Franklin is an 84. So it looks like these top 3 guys aren't just pure scorers. You don't get into your pure scorers until you get down to more like Travis Flowers is that rookie. You see your just pure scorer right here. Norm Ellis is our top scorer since he's came into this league. But he's not even a top player in this league. But we can get into simming, because this will most likely be the last season before we have our first 90 overall in the league. Then so we already, right off the bat, 2022. We do see a 2020. This is the 2021 rookie. You get it now. 2020 Antonio Ford. 2020 Norm Ellis, once again, probably just leading the league in scoring. Another rookie, 2022. So we're kind of taking a step back already. We already have more 2022s than we had 2021s last year. But 2020s are still holding their own. As you can see, now some of the 2021s are starting to show up. Another 2020. Yet another 2020. 2022, Alan Willis out of high school. And he's not the last one on this team, a 2021 and a 2020 on the other team. These two must be best friends because they always end up on the same team. So we know who these two are. We know who Byron is. He's a 2020 as well. Billy Burton is a 2020, who I believe is making it for the first time. 2021, 2021, another 2020, yet another 2020, and another 2021, but he is a rookie 2021. I believe this was not him. It was all the way down here. So he was an overseas guy. And these two are both 2020s. So we had 4 rookies, I believe. So now it's kind of like the rookies are out of there. You have like the quote-unquote LeBron type guys. But here are the rookie stats. And as you can see, this guy with the double-double, number 1 pick, number 2 pick actually out of high school. He should have been the number 1 pick. He might win Rookie of the Year. Player stats. Or no, it's league leaders. When I need to click on player stats, I click on league leaders. When I need league leaders, I click on team stats. Norm Ellis Jr. is literally just a pure scorer. It looks like. And Jonathan Moore Sr. is a worse version of Norm Ellis. But Norm Ellis, I mean, if you can score the rock, you can play in any league. NBA, XBL, whatever. Cameron Peterson almost has a double-double. His team's so good. Like, he is such a high overall that his team just is good. And this Vancouver Dragons team is pretty good too. They had like 4 all-stars. 4 or maybe 5, I think. I mean, he was an all-star and he's on their bench. They have so many all-star centers. All 3 of these guys are all-stars. I know that for sure. I think Antonio Ford was as well. Yeah, we have 3 teams with less than 10 losses already. Which it's a little different because it's a 70-game season. So 10 is like a lower percentage. You get it. Where we have the New York Skyliners, which didn't they have a top pick and passed on Flowers? I don't know. I don't remember. But they're the only team that doesn't have 10 wins yet. But we'll keep simming. Alright, so Cayman Peterson has gone 3 for 3 on MVPs since joining this league. And there are better stat lines out there. That's just how good his team is. I mean, surprised Norm Ellis has not won one yet. Travis Flowers, obviously, is going to win Rookie of the Year. I didn't realize that those jerseys look like that. That's kind of gross, but at the same time, it's kind of dope because you have to actually look at the outline. Whatever. A double-double from the number 2 pick should have been number 1. 2K has a tendency to do that. I don't know. 6th man of the year. The 6th men are finally putting up legitimate stats, which is nice to see. Defensive player of the year, CJ Simmons. I think he won it last year. And Marcus Hayes with 7 and 12. Huge improvement in the rebounding. And then Chris Green, I believe, is our coach. As it's 16-10. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, these are going to be pretty much the exact same thing. The 72, I'm assuming, is better, but that's a rookie. But he didn't win Rookie of the Year. Oh, Travis Flowers is here as well. That's a rookie. Are some of these guys rookies as well? That's a rookie. Did I not notice this before, or is this just a good rookie class? I think this might just be a good rookie class, honestly. Is Jordan Peters a rookie? No, he's been here. I know Art Fox has been here. He's been here, I know that. Franklin obviously has been here. That's a rookie. And there's a 2nd-year player. And I think he was on this team last year. These teams, you can have rookies on this all the time. So really, rookies are still some of the top guys out there. And it'll probably be, I'd probably have to get to like 20, 30 before rookies aren't still decent players. So you see Seattle finally is the 1 seed. They've been the 2 seed the last 2 years. So we go 16-10. Seattle goes 54-16. We as in Vancouver. Skyliners win 14 games, so they have a 20% win percentage, which is the worst in the league. Now, if I remember right, They were bad last year. Had a high pick, and just it was just bad. But we're starting to see some of the same teams. Where did the Texas Legends and Bobcats go? We'll check that. The Bobcats, I should have bit my tongue because they're down to the 8th seed. And Texas is at the 4th seed. So the Snowcats and the Braves. Where were the Braves last year? They were in the lottery. So it's still true that if you're a lottery team, you have a good chance. Same with Snowcats. You have a good chance to be a contender the next year. So let's get into simming. I'm going to go with Seattle just won it. I think Seattle will go back to back. But I kind of want to see a team upset them or just an upset team. I'm going to go with whoever wins that Mexico City, Washington one. Looks like it's Mexico City. So I'm going to go with Mexico City to win this, honestly. The way that this has been working, it seems like the lower seeds low-key have a chance to win it. You see Seattle against Phoenix, Vancouver against Mexico City. Seattle lost in a 3-0 sweep, and Vancouver, it looks like it's just might take care of business. No, Seattle, the Rattlers go 4-2. Wow.
Yo, Rip, throw that shit back, man. Throw that shit back, man. Yo, Rip.